Today I'm going to show you these 4 easy Halloween nail art designs that anyone can create. These are quick and beginner friendly, so you don't need anything crazy to be able to do this. So let's go. For the first one, we're going to need a nude base, and I have my colors in here. So I'm going to pick the yellow up and I start to paint kind of stripes from the top down to the bottom, and I make sure they are not perfect. So I want to achieve this kind of stripy design that is not perfect at all, like this. And I pick up this nice greenish color and I go next to the yellow, but I try to make sure that I don't really touch the yellow as much. And I'm gonna do exactly the same. And the point of this, that it doesn't have to be perfect, like that. One of the stripes at the end can be longer, the other one's shorter, that's the point. And gonna do exactly the same. So if I'm done here, I'm gonna cure this in the lump. If you wanna make this design a little bit more fancy looking, you would need gold foil, or if you have silver, then you have silver. And you don't keep it like this. You basically ruin it, but you don't ruin it, don't worry, trust me. We have to trust the process. So it looks better the more you do. And you're gonna pull it apart and you can see this will have like a really nice texture. And once your stuff is cured, you're gonna simply go like that. And now you have a little bit of gold on it as well. And this time I use shiny. So we're gonna cover the whole surface and cure it in the lump for 30 seconds. Now for the design, we're gonna need art gel. It means that it's not gel polish. Gel polish won't work because the gel polish is way too soft. So you need something that can work on the top coat and it won't spread. So this art gel is perfect for this job. For the long lines, I like to use a long liner brush. And there's going to be a very important part here, that how you pick up the color. Here I twist the brush and I pull it out flat like this. And I keep twisting and pulling it out, and that's how I can pick up the color. So I decided to do the spider web from this corner. So I lean my brush down and I start to draw a long straight line. I'm gonna do exactly the same, but in a different angle. And I'm gonna do another one here. Oopsie. There you go. I do like to swap for a short liner brush for the rest of the design. You don't have to, but in the years I realized that is an easier way for me. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start to do these kind of little spider web things like that. So basically it is just like this kind of shape. And keep going, but as you keep going downwards, these little half circles have to be more wider, like that. You keep repeating this until you are completely done. So for our next design, we're gonna need a black base and powder resistant matte top coat, and we have to make sure that we're gonna apply this matte top coat on the whole surface, and we make sure that we're not skipping any part. And we're gonna have to cure this powder resistant matte top coat in the lump fully, so it means minimum 1 minute. So now my matte base is completely done, and I'm gonna draw another spider web. I'm not gonna bore you with this because it's gonna look exactly the same like the other one we did. So I'm gonna start with the long parts like this. And I know it looks weird, but trust the process. So I cured my spider web in the lump for 30 seconds, and now here is the fun part. So now we get our chrome powder, aurora powder, whatever we have, and for this time I picked this one. So now I start to apply the powder over the spider web, and I start to massage it, and this is the best part ever. So I keep massaging and make sure the whole spider web is covered. And once I'm done, I simply get another brush and I remove the excess like this. And now you have the spider web. And of course, we can't leave it like that. We have to cover this. So I get my shiny top coat and I put it all over the whole nail tip. And I'm going to cure it in the lamp for 2 minutes as well. And I will show you how beautifully color changing this is. And here it is. I think it is so good looking. Okay, so the next design will be a pumpkin, and on purpose I picked a pink color because why not? So we have the nude base. You can pick another base as well, and you're gonna pull your brush like this once, and you're gonna do another one like this. So now we're gonna cure this in the lamp. After we cured the pink, if you wanna go fancy again, don't be shy. You can put a little bit of like this because it is good looking. And now we're gonna have to put the top coat over it because we're gonna do the black with the same thing. So that's gonna be the outline. So once you applied the top coat, you're gonna cure it in the lamp again for a minute. And I'm gonna do this outline first. I start here like this. And now I'm gonna pick up a bit more, and for me it is absolutely uncomfortable, so I'm gonna turn it upside down and I'm gonna do this from the other way around. And if you're thinking how would you do this with a client, they don't hold their hand like this, they hold it like that, and it is absolutely working. I have been doing it for a long time. And now we can paint the other lines like this. So one is coming from this direction and the other one is coming from the other direction like that. One in the middle like that, just to make sure you're not gonna paint it completely straight. It has to have a little bit of bend. I wouldn't do more because you can overdo it, but now we can do this kind of little thing in here. I don't actually know how do you call this part of the pumpkin, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So basically just like a triangle, and it gets connected to the pumpkin. So it's not gonna float. You connect it to the pumpkin. And if you want to, you can do a little bit of extra. You can stop here if you want. But if you have a short liner brush, it's a little bit easier to do with it. You can do this kind of curly thing. You start it like this. You coming from the other way around. I'm just gonna connect this now to the pumpkin. Okay, so this one will be the ghost. So I will start with like a little half circle like this. And I'm gonna drag it down like this. I think my brush is done. I have to swap. Now I keep going with a dotting tool. So what we are doing here, I'm gonna create the shape like that and keep going downwards. I'm gonna create the shape like this. Okay, so the thing is, if we don't like the shape, we can fix this. So before you put it in the lamp, you still have a chance to fix it, so you don't freak out if it's not working perfectly for the first go. Actually, I gotta say that the dotting tool is not good either. I have a short brush here. This is not a perfect brush either, but I really hope this will work a little better than the other one. So I just fix up the shape a little bit. Here we are. I'm happy enough, so I'm gonna put this in the lamp. Now, after we cured it, we're gonna have a little bit of black gel polish here, and now we really do need the dotting tool. So now we're gonna do the eyes. So here is one eye, and here is another one, like this. And I can do the mouth as well, but it's not gonna be just like a dot, it's gonna be like a longer dot, like this. So now I can cure this in the lamp. Basically, we are done, so you can cover it with a top coat and you can stop here, but I would like to show you a little bit of shadowing, and it's not a must, it's just an option. For that, you have the black gel polish and you get a little bit of top coat, completely normal top coat that you would use anyway. So here's your brush and you pick up a teeny tiny bit of black and you start to mix it with the top coat. So basically you're getting a transparent black, which is going to be our shadow. Make sure it's going to be not stripy or anything, like it has to be a smooth color. And I have white here and you can see it already looks gray, and this is what we want because that's how the shadow is going to look like. So what I do here is I pick up a little bit, not too much, and when I want some shadows, I simply put it there and I keep going like this, but I clean my brush, and with the clean brush I try to work it out to blend in smooth. I'm gonna put this on in basically more layers, but each layer will be cured so I can build up the shadow the way I want it. So now I'm happy enough with this. I know you don't see too much, but the next coat will be better. So now I have the first layer of shadow cured, so I'm gonna go over it one more time. And now you can already see it's getting darker. So I clean my brush, and again, I'm just gonna work it out smooth. And if you wanna make this look 3D, you can work outside of the ghost. So basically you're gonna copy this shape, so it's gonna look like this. And now it looks like if it was a little bit more 3D, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And of course the top coat is missing, but it will change the look of it a little bit, which is fine because it's gonna look it's gonna look better than it was before. So after you apply the top coat, of course, you're gonna cure it in the lump, fully cure. And that's it. I hope you like these Halloween nail art ideas. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, because I would really like to know. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.